Hey, Allison Scammell here, and we're playing around with our clair senses. Those are the senses that you use to communicate with the divine. And we often hear about clairvoyance and clairaudience, so seeing visions, hearing messages. But what about some of the clair senses that you don't hear about a lot? You could have a very strong clair sense in an intuitive language that you don't even realize you have. So I want to talk about clairgustance. That is the ability to taste. Use your sense of taste to receive an intuitive message. For example, in your human design, if you're a projector, your not self theme is bitterness. I happen to be a projector, and when I am off track or something feels out of alignment and my not self theme is getting triggered, I literally get a bitter taste in my mouth that's not coming from a food source. So when we're talking about clairgustance, it's not typically coming from a food source. You're just getting this intuitive nudge from your sense of taste, not your physical taste, but your sense of taste. However, you can play around with this intuitive language using actual food. So I am going to do that with you today. I have here some slices of pear. I live in the Netherlands. It happens to be pear season, and my goodness, are they sweet and delicious. And I find myself craving pears. So if I'm craving pears, there must be an intuitive message in there, a juicy, pear delicious intuitive message in there for us. So let's see if we can get a divine message from these here pears. So to get started, like always, whenever you want to engage one of your intuitive languages of one of the clair senses, you start by taking deep belly breaths to slow down your thinking, come into the present moment. And you want to start sinking into your body. Place your awareness on your heart space. And here we have, it doesn't have a strong smell, which is the clairalliance, clair sense of smell. But the taste, I've already had a few nibbles, is delicious. So I'm going to ask this beautiful pear for an intuitive message that is in service to us in this moment. So I am dominant and clairaudient, so I don't typically rely on this intuitive sense very often. So I really have to tune into it. And I'm really focused in on this part of my body, but I am embodied. So I'm sunk in, I'm connected to the heart. But I'm asking for a message from this taste. It's almost like you have to chew and then swallow, and then the intuitive message arrives. So I'm getting the message from this pear that's actually coming from the divine, through the pear, through me to you. And the message is, it's time to do something bold. This is a little bit different for me. I don't usually have these types of props in my training videos that I make to help people in their ability to communicate with the divine. So the message from the pear is to step out of your comfort zone. Think about something bold you've been wanting to do for your audience, in your business, in your life. Something that's out of your everyday, out of your routine. And it's time to get a bit bold, experiment, push your edges, push your boundaries. You're ready, and your audience that you serve is gonna love it. Wow. I love that message. I love this pear. And so your buffalo steps, which is my word for homework, is to play around with your sense of clairgustance. That is this intuitive sense of taste, and go ahead and create and do something bold in your life, in your business that your heart is nudging you towards.